Hey, it's Todd Ault. It's February 11th. I am in Newport Beach, California. Kind of my old stopping ground since I lived here for 46 years or so, give or take, in Orange County. It is a Super Bowl weekend. Jason, who are you picking for the Super Bowl, my man?
I want the Bengals to win, but I'm not making a bet on the game.
You're not going to bet, huh?
Nah, not going to bet on it. I might bet a couple of the prop bets, though. They're pretty interesting.
Hey, we're here to celebrate. Christy has created a kind of a fun theme for us today. We are going to include a discussion, a lot of things going on today. We'll have Randy on the show. But most of all, we're going to talk about what's happening this weekend. I'm here to celebrate with Lee Steinberg, who's going to be on the show, who's going to be on the Risk On podcast. The guy who inspired Jerry Maguire, Show Me the Money, Jason, which Jason does show you the money in baseball betting. I'm going to be at the Sony lot tomorrow with Lee and his guest for what is the most celebrated Super Bowl party. It's a charity event. Risk On will be there. Alzheimer's Neuro will be there. There's a brain lounge that's going to be taking place. Lee is completely committed to certain charities, and we're going to be there to support him. He'll also be speaking at the Risk On conference. Those of you who don't know who Lee is, he is probably the most celebrated sports agent. He was the inspiration for Jerry Maguire, Cameron Crowe's Jerry Maguire, which I think just celebrated the 25th year of when it was filmed, and a pretty famous scene. Kelly Preston, the late Kelly Preston, John Travolta's wife was in it. Bee Sting, who I call, which was Renee Zellweger, she was in it. The show, Jerry Maguire. A lot of people. It's kind of an iconic movie. Show Me the Money. Cuba Gooding Jr. Jay Money, did you watch that show? Do you ever see Jerry Maguire?
Yeah, for sure. 1996.
Yeah, who didn't watch it? Hey, anyways, we're going to be at Lee's event. He's going to be speaking at the Risk On podcast conference. This is Patrick Mahomes' agent, one of the biggest contracts ever. Troy Aikman's agent, Ben Roethlisberger. He was a quarterback's agent. Hey, I think, Brett, we got a clip on him. Do we not?
We do.
Let's roll it.
Williams slips away from one. Touchdown! Great spin move for Ricky Williams.
Hit well to left field. Grand slam, home run, Dusty Baker.
Yes! What a move by Starks.
You can't take that from him.
Big right hand from Lewis, and Tyson goes down. Oh, down he goes. Oh, he's got the first down. How about Roethlisberger?
Fires downfield, caught, touchdown. Only Mahomes.
Show me the money! Show me the money!
I haven't watched that movie in a couple years. It's good. I should rewatch it.
I love that.
I don't recall. I didn't realize Lee was an agent for all those other people. Dusty Baker? Who doesn't love Dusty Baker? I didn't realize he'd been around that long. Jason,
Lewis.
I mean, that guy's everywhere.
Yeah, Lennox Lewis also. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So he'll be speaking at the conference. Talk about a guy who's Risk On. He literally takes some of the most complicated athletes. He takes care of them. Obviously, gets some big contracts. He reps them, and he's going to be speaking at the conference. Up on the podcast, Greg Foss, guys, I don't know. If you're in Bitcoin, I don't think he needs any introduction, but if you're not in Bitcoin, you got to get in Bitcoin, and you got to meet Greg Foss. He's going to be on the podcast. Do we have a clip of Greg? Let's roll that clip.
This may be one of the best interviews maybe ever.
Listen, Bitcoin is the most pristine form of collateral ever created by man. And as a form of collateral that is auditable, verifiable, portable, transferable, Bitcoin as collateral in any lending relationship, including a prime brokerage lending relationship where a hedge fund like yourself needs to pledge securities against their long and short positions. Bitcoin, quite simply, is the most perfect, pristine collateral ever created.
Hey, Chrissy, I apologize. I didn't see what was up next. Oh, yeah. Hey, we're going to have some sports with Randy. Then we're going to get to the market update. We got Skylar on the show. I'm on the road today. It's going to be a little bit of a shortened show, but we are going to do what we do on Fridays. We are going to answer questions. So if you have questions, please put them in the comments. I'm watching them. We see a lot over there. I see like I heart Skyla. Someone loves Skyla, I guess. But they said hi, Todd. Lot out here. Some guy named Lucas. Hey guys, I don't know. Todd doesn't like the question investment strategy, but I've been very curious about the motive behind dumping Husa. Okay, so let's get Randy on the show.
That's funny.
Hey.
I heart Skyla.
Happy Friday, everybody.
I don't see Randy.
I don't.
Well, he's in my spot. That's why.
Yeah, he's in the jump seat.
You can hear him, though.
Oh, I see him there. He's live. What's up, redheaded freak?
What's up?
So nice.
Husa.
Randy, what are we covering today? You're going to talk about the Dolphins being in the Super Bowl in 1983?
No. We're talking about this year's Super Bowl. I'll take my pain and suffering for another year, and like a good fan does. But
What?
so, anyways, 3:30 this Sunday will be kickoff for the Super Bowl in Los Angeles, Bengals and Rams. So, should be an interesting game because it's going to be interesting to see if the Bengals can stop Cooper Kupp. I mean, no team seems to be able to stop him, and I think that's the key for the Bengals. You've got to stop Cooper Kupp, or at least contain him. Don't let him run wild like he usually does. I think if they can do that, the Rams don't have a good enough running game with Sonny Michel and Cam Akers to really do some damage there. Stafford really, his security blanket is Cooper Kupp most of the time, so that'll be an interesting matchup to see how the Bengals secondary plays that. I'm sure they're going to have guys all over him. And then on the other side, I believe the Bengals have a better running attack with Joe Mixon. And then they got T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, who are outstanding receivers. And Burrow just doesn't seem to be rattled. I don't see him in this game being scared or rattled in any way. I have to believe he's going to be very calm and collected and be picking his spots. They should have a good game plan. They like to do a lot of empty set packages. So, and it's interesting to see, the Rams have a great defensive front, as everybody knows. So how's the offensive line of the Bengals going to counter that? Are they going to be able to, stop Aaron Donald and, Von Miller? It's a great matchup. I think it's going to be a great game. And for myself, I'm not like you guys. I don't bet or anything. So I'm going to really enjoy this one. I like both teams, and whoever wins, I think it's going to be good no matter what. So
what's the Super Bowl number? What is it? Super Bowl what?
56.
Okay, so I'm 52. In 19, I believe 79 or 80, whenever the Steelers played the Rams, this thing was Super Bowl 14. I got to go to attend the Super Bowl, not see it, but it was there for like a party. I was a little kid, and I really fell in love with the Steelers and the Rams. And I loved the Rams till they moved away. I love the Steelers for their loyalty. I know, Jason, you're a Steelers fan, and it's not like I don't want to. It's not like I don't want to. It's not like I don't want to see the Rams win, but I got to tell you, it seems like this Jay Burrow guy is a destiny guy, and Matt Stafford's not been able to get it done. Although I love the guy, I love his heart. And you think the Rams' defensive line would terrorize Burrow, but he's kind of made it through that Titan game with 9 sacks. So I'm going with the Cincinnati Bengals 34-31. And not a lot I can do about that. That's just where I'm going with it. But if the Rams win, I won't be upset that I lose. So either way, I think it's going to be I was born in Ohio, in Cuyahoga Falls. I'll be happy for Cincinnati if they win. It'll be a big deal for Cincinnati. Jay Money, what are you thinking?
Rams are -4, totals 48.5. I think a little bit lower score. I think more along the lines of a 24-21 Rams victory. That's what I'm thinking.
Wow. What about you, Skyla?
I don't follow football. I'm there for the snacks. I'm there for the snacks. And
all right, Randy,
support.
what you got for IndyCar? I heard you got something for IndyCar you want to talk about.
Yeah, a couple of quick motor racing notes. Formula One is launching some of their new cars this week. 2 days ago, Red Bull launched their new car. It looks awesome. McLaren launched their new car today. And as I told you, there were some sweeping regulations this year. The cars look fantastic. I think it's going to provide some great racing, but we won't know till they get on track in Bahrain in March. When we're in Texas for the IndyCar race, they'll be actually kicking off the F1 season the same weekend. But yeah, as far as IndyCar goes, exciting news. The BitNile car will be on track Tuesday in Sebring, Florida with Connor Daly. So we'll be able to see Tuesday. They're splitting the groups. Monday, half of the teams will run. Tuesday, the other half of the teams will run, which is our team. And we'll be able to compare Tuesday when we see the times, where we stack up with the other teams as far as the times go. There's only one test this year. They've cut testing way back. So it's very critical to come out of the box quick and get the setups right. And there's a long checklist of things for these engineers to go through. So hopefully you can get through it without any engine failures or any problems, that you can get all the data you need going into St. Petersburg and be well prepared.
It seems like that. I don't know why I'm losing. Can you guys still hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, everything's like darker now.
Around.
It seems like to me, Indy's going to be pretty exciting this year. A lot of places. What's going on, Christy? What am I supposed to be doing here? Okay.
What the hell?
Delay of game. Flag on the play.
Oh God.
Market
God.
update.
Let's go to a market update. Jesus Christ.
I should have Gary give the market update.
Gary, let's see you give a market update, buddy.
Come on, Zebra. You can read those numbers, right?
Hey,
How are you going to make calls on the field? You can't read the damn numbers. Where's the damn challenge flag?
Typical ref.
Randy, give me the red challenge flag. This is bullshit.
Yeah, typical ref, right?
All right, anyway.
Another bad call.
Are we running a market update right now here? Okay, let's go.
Yeah, all right, why not? I mean, Russia, right? 34,737 for the Dow. It was green, and then it went bright red, minus 504 points. A lot of posturing going on. People in the administration here almost like encouraging Russia to attack Ukraine, just my opinion based on what I'm hearing. Meanwhile, the market hates it, obviously, except if you're in oil or commodities, it loves it. NASDAQ 13,791, down 394 points, 2.78% down today. S&P 4418, down 1.9%, down 85 points total. Bitcoin right now, let's take a look, 42,440. Ethereum 2925. Oil, here's the big one. 1 barrel of light sweet crude oil, $93.94. That was up 4.5% today. $4 mover on oil. Enjoy the time at the pumps in California when you'll see $7 gas very soon, in my opinion. Gold, $18.64. It was down $10 an ounce, and then the Russia scare came out, and it went up $27 an ounce instantly. Silver up 12 cents, $23.64. Copper down. Actually, copper was down 19 cents today, $4.46. That's the market update.
Yeah, I see, Jason, a couple things. I see Bitcoin's acting as a risk-on asset again.
Yeah.
It's back from 45,000. Clearly, that's a little concerning that Bitcoin is acting that way as a risk-on asset. But it is what it is. We'll figure that out. I think there's a lot of jawboning going on. And the gentleman yesterday who spoke about raising rates and merge the 0.5% is a voting member of the Fed.
Yeah.
I kind of got the feeling today, Jason. I got the feeling today that the Fed really has lost control. That's really, you got members dissenting, non-voting members talking about voting members, and I just, obviously, when I was took econ when I was in college, and one of the things that I learned in econ was jawboning, right? And the Fed is clearly jawboning the market. The market's pretty resilient given that jawboning, but you can see a full reset on risk on assets. And if it's me, I look through the companies and know what I want to own. And I really see that you got to know what you own right now because it's full risk on. And the assets are full risk on. You got to be there for that. It's risk on in the sense that high risk with these assets. They're being repriced, and you got to understand what you own, or else you're going to get smoked. And I think the Trader Nation's gone a little bit in the sense that they're not trading the names the way they used to be. I think people are. I don't know, Jason. What are your thoughts on all the traders that were out there?
Say that again. What are you looking for?
What are your thoughts on all the traders that were out there that really kind of actively trading names that have sort of bailed a little bit?
I think they're just trading ETFs, like 3 times leverage ETFs, like UVXY. They're trading SQQs. I mean, of course, they're trading commodities, options also. I mean, it just depends on your outlook. If you think Biden's batshit crazy, then you probably want to look at out of the money oil calls, USO ETF. I mean, it depends. Who's controlling Biden? That's the question. We know Putin is Putin. We know what Vladimir has advertised. You think he wants to reunite the USSR. You think he wants the energy and commodities and rare earth minerals and all the goodies in Ukraine. You know that he gives natural gas and oil to Germany. There's a lot of geopolitical events that could take place there. I mean, Putin could freeze out Europe. I mean, he has all the oil and gas that supplies them. There's a lot of touchy subject here. Everyone has nukes. Yeah, this is a fun time to be alive, huh? And we thought Trump was the madman, right?
Well, the reality, though, Jason, is that every generation, these sort of every presidential cycle. There's always another issue that's popping up, and the market tends to, barrel through them and be strong through them. So I'm not terribly worried, other than I want to be on the lookout to buy assets that are cheap. But of course I keep buying now, so I guess I know where I'm putting my money.
Well, yeah.
Jason, you want to cover anything else that's important right now?
Well, I do know the Fed is having a special meeting on Monday the 14th. Happy Valentine's Day to the Fed. Will they go and make that special 50 basis point move? What do you think?
I don't think so. I think they do it in March. I think they're going to rattle everybody. But you saw Goldman Sachs come out and say they're going to have 7 rate hikes in 2022.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I find that 7 hard to believe.
If you raise the if you raise the rates a half a point, you pay an additional like $1.2 trillion in interest on the debt. Like, good luck with that. And what's the deal with the bond market? I mean, real inflation is probably 15%. The CPI says it's 7.5%, but only quantifies the housing inflation at 4.5% for rentals. And the CPI is comprised of 33% of housing. Do you see what they're doing there? So the housing market is obviously much higher than 4.5% real inflation. Look around you. It's like 15 to 20% in Nevada and California. Florida's higher than that. So the CPI is comprised 33% of housing, yet the CPI comes out and it only accounts for 4.5% increase in housing and rentals. That's the biggest joke I've ever seen. So the bond market can't keep up with inflation. Why are you putting money in 20-year treasuries with 2% yield with the dollar that's depreciating at 7%, call it 15%? How is the math working here? Why are people stuffing fiat into bonds, Todd, when you can't keep up with inflation?
Yeah, it's not making any sense. A year ago, when I moved to Vegas, I got a loan for 2.85%. Today, that same loan is over 4%.
Yeah.
That means that my mortgage, if I were to get it today, would cost $3,000 more a year, or $250 more a month.
And that's without the rate hikes. That's just pure speculation.
Right. So my point here is that I think the Fed is lost a little control temporarily, and in order for them to get control, you see the guy, the St. Louis guy, talking about raising rates a full point by July. This is, by the way, one thing we did not pay attention to, and I think it's the consumer sentiment. I think it was the lowest it's been in 10 years.
Yeah.
Jason, did you see that? It was 61. It was the lowest it's been in 10 years.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm pretty concerned that we're going to have continued. We're going to continue to go sideways here. But I'll point out one thing to everybody on the show. After I say all the negative things I just said, there's nowhere else to put your money.
Well, what's behind you there?
Bitcoin.
I thought he was
Yes,
gonna
let's
be
go.
confused for a second.
I mean,
Yeah, let's go.
You know I like silver and gold bars. You know I love those too. But I'm not making any recommendations. But
Let me give you the place to be, in my opinion. Bitcoin. If you're going to own fiat currency, the U.S. Standard Reserve dollar bill, you got to be in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
You got to be in gold and silver. Oil.
Yeah.
Oil's going to $120 a barrel.
Yep.
I believe is not a recommendation. Do not follow me. Talk to your financial advisor. Oil's going to $120 a barrel. I feel great about being in Ozamend. We got drugs going to human beings for a second phase. Got a lot of things going on there, and I want to be in things that have a moat around them. You're going to need Bitcoin. There's only 21 million of them. There's a lot of things I like that have a little scarcity to them. You don't have an unlimited supply of oil. I realize you can, 2% more gold per year mined and silver, very undervalued relative to some sort of hard asset. And of course, we're in real estate. So I'm feeling pretty good about where we are. I'm not exactly thrilled about the fact that every time Bitcoin drops with the S&P, it's a little strange. It's really acting as a risk on asset. Christy, what else we got to cover here? As you know, I'm not in studio.
That's it. Nothing else.
Got it.
well, you're long real estate through Nile, Todd. Also, I mean, we're long Bitcoin through Nile. I mean, it's not a recommendation. I'm just stating the obvious.
We are long Bitcoin through Nile. There's no question about it. We're long real estate through Nile. We own a apartment complex we're building, and then we obviously have the hotels that we bought in a tertiary market.
Yeah.
We goes to 55% occupancy. So as we see COVID, Jason, I did want to talk. I know we don't like to be really highly political here, but don't you find it a little weird that all of a sudden the masks are okay to come off?
Yeah, it's all political. I mean, it is what it is. But you notice how Gavin's little brother here in Nevada follows his lead, like almost with everything. California does something. Hey, what do you know? Nevada does it next, like right away. And of course, the Super Bowl weekend helped Sisolak make that decision. So
I'm just happy it's over. I don't fucking care.
No,
I'm
I'm
just
with you.
happy it's over. I went to the gym this morning and didn't have to wear a mask, and that's a lot. That's
Hey guys,
everything I need.
I want to talk about the Risk on Business Conference, May 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. We got a lot of people there. Lee Steinberg's going to be there. I'm really excited about that. Hey, if you're going to be at the party with Lee, come say hello to me, please. I know a lot of people are going to be there. Mm-hmm. I've done a lot of things in the last 32 years. I was a big investor in Jack in the Box, Taco Cabana. I founded Patient Safety Technologies, which sold to Stryker for $120 million. I ran hedge funds. I took over Franklin Capital in an activist deal. A lot of things I've done there. And come join me at this conference. Hey, Brett, can we run a clip on the conference, how people can sign up?
Whatever your business is, if you want to scale it, you want to be here, we're going to have lots of other people there that have actually built businesses.
This will make somebody's life about 1,000 times better.
You got a business and you want to expand your business, whether you're in the restaurant business, you're in technology, whatever your business is, if you want to scale it, you want to be here. This is going to be a conference where you can learn something, meet people, and network. Limited slots are available. Head over to ToddAult.com and register today.
Hey, if you're going to be in St. Petersburg, on the 27th and you want to go to opening day, send me a DM or on Instagram. Make sure you follow my podcast. There's going to be opportunities for some people in the audience to join me in St. Petersburg. You know who else is going to be in St. Petersburg? Jason Bartholomew. Jason, looking forward to going?
Should be fun. Oh, you know what? 3 picks on the weekend Super Bowl. ODB, will he score a touchdown anytime during the game? Plus 140. Goes back to Randy's thesis that they'll be double teaming Cooper Kupp to try to shut him down. Odell Beckham bet 100 to win 140. Will he score a touchdown in the game? I say yes, he will. Joe Mixon, an even money bet 100 to win 100. Will Joe Mixon get in the end zone anytime during the game? I believe he will. Jamar Chase is super value. He's plus 115. Will he get a touchdown in the game anytime? Plus 115. That's ridiculous. The one sleeper I like, listen to this bet. Bet 100 to win 500, Tyler Higbee, the tight end, plus 500 to score a touchdown. That's my lottery ticket. Bet 100 to win 500. Tyler Higbee just has to get in the end zone. That's what I got.
Yeah, because like you said, if they're doubling.
Okay, so we're gonna answer some investor questions. Let's get to them. 7 weeks until $66 million note is due. Interested to see the move you guys are gonna pay this. Hopefully the price doesn't get wrecked. That doesn't seem like a question. Yes, Mixon will score twice.
Yes, I like that.
I heard Skyla. Will Skyla be going? Yes, Skyla will be in St. Petersburg along with her boyfriend.
I heart Skyla.
Do you sell your BTC? We update our BTC holdings every year during the 10K. Justin, 70% of my account is in Nile. Okay, that's scary. Consult your financial advisor. In my opinion, listen, Justin, I own a ton of Nile myself, so you're not going to get unfair, biased information from me. Consult your financial advisor is something I have to tell you because I'm not making a recommendation that whether you buy or sell Nile. Let's see here.
Did you see that question? Todd, did you see that one question?
What question?
Oh, maybe you didn't see it. Is Nile currently mining 1 Bitcoin a day? Maybe you didn't see that question. I don't know. Huh.
Is Nile currently mining 1 Bitcoin a day?
Huh.
Look for an update shortly on that.
Oh, okay. Nice.
AMC and GameStop. So I was trying to sell to Jason earlier, and I wasn't making myself clear. I think that some of the traders are getting smoked in these GameStops and these AMCs.
Oh yeah.
I own it to prove a point. I'm a different kind of owner. I'm an ape, and I own it because I want to own it because I want to change America. No, dude. No. Listen, a dollar equals a dollar until they inflate it, until they print more of it. The only thing that equals the same thing all the time is 1 Bitcoin now will be 1 Bitcoin a million years from now, unless we're not here, we're not around. My point here is that investing theses change all the time. And if you're not willing to change your investment thesis, if you get stuck and blame others for your problems, if you don't make your own decisions, if you don't decide what you want to do for yourself, then you're a worker bee. You can't blame others for the decisions you make. And if you're stuck in AMC, you didn't see the billions of dollars they have in debt. Listen, there's manias all the time. What's constant is your ability to control your own emotions, the way you act, and not to blame other people. I see a lot of you blaming people when you make decisions with your money. No one forces you to buy or sell. You get information. If it doesn't work out, you took an educated risk. Now, it's far different if someone's telling you false information. That's far different. But the reality is you got to do your digging. And what I would suggest you do is come join us at the Risk On Conference. Meet people that have taken that risk. You don't think I've lost money? I've gotten smoked in deals before. I've made money and lost money, but I keep on fighting. I get up and I don't blame others for my fucking problems. You understand that? Don't blame others for your fucking problems. Do your job. Get up. Sign up for the conference. Right now, you can sign up. Get on the call. Get on the pre-schedule there, the pre-registration schedule. Check out Greg Foss. You got to surround yourself with people that are doing things. Don't sit around and hang out with people that aren't doing anything. Jason wouldn't be working with me if he wasn't doing something. Jason's out there scouring for power, looking for Bitcoin miners, getting relationships, doing things, making things happen, just like Christy is too. That's why I've got a little Super Bowl party going on here. Christy, what else we got to do here today?
Wrap it up.
All right, guys. Skyla, do you have a Super Bowl joke for us today or what?
I do. I have two, actually, because I couldn't decide. So
let's go.
Why doesn't Corona need an ad in the Super Bowl for their beer?
Why?
Because it's already gone viral.
Nice.
And then I'm just going to say sorry ahead of time for this one. Why couldn't Mahomes call his mom after the Super Bowl?
Why not?
No reception.
Oh.
That's great.
Hey, Randy.
Yeah.
Randy.
Yeah.
Randy. Are you looking forward to Indy? It's going to start in a couple weeks, buddy.
Oh, I'm fired up. I totally can't wait. Yeah.
Did you ever imagine in your lifetime, Randy, that you'd be representing a company that's promoting Earnity, its brand, an American miner? We are an American miner, BitNile. We mine in America.
Yeah.
America.
Nice.
Marca.
Right? We are the middle. We are the center of. We're in the Midwest. Good old values, some biscuits and gravy, which you guys have all seen. I ate too much of, and unfortunately, got to go on a diet, man. I just really cannot eat those biscuits and gravy anymore. But I want you guys to think about joining me. I want you to reach out to me. If you want to go to a race and you're a fan of this show, I want to help you go to that race. I want to get you a ticket. I want you to be part of this. Those of you who want to learn about racing, I want you to email Randy. Randy's at BitNile now.
Randy at altalliance.com.
Hey, Randy, let's get you a BitNile email address, too, because we need to make sure that you people can get a hold of you.
Yeah, we'll talk to Crypto Joe about that.
Randy at Alt Alliance sounds like a pain in the ass. Is there another way for them to get a hold of you?
Or Randy at alt.com.
Yeah, you still have that email. Yeah.
All right, guys. If you want to go to a race, tell Randy, and if I like you, I'll take you. And if I don't like you, I'm not going to take you. How'd you like that? I'm just kidding around. It's not just like that. We obviously want to know who you are. Those of you who want to kill me, we're not going to invite you. But those of you who want to go and enjoy the race, we're going to invite you for sure. Brett, are you coming to any races this year?
Maybe I can. We'll see.
You guys better.
Nick says you
What
hope
about
so.
Nick? Hey guys, I appreciate your time. It's the 11th of February. I appreciate you guys. I know markets are tough out there. Jason and I are paying attention to them. And what I would say to you is, make sure you know your plan. I really wouldn't pay attention to the daily fluctuation in the market if you're not a trader. But I would pay attention to one thing that Jason and I have been talking about. Do you have Bitcoin in your portfolio? And I realize it's been very volatile. It's made a big move since a couple of years ago. But it's really the purest form of being able to make an investment that's not corruptible. We don't know where the price is going to go. We don't know for sure what's going to happen. But you need to have some Bitcoin in your portfolio. Check out Earnity.com. For full disclosure, we own 19.9% of the company, Earnity.com. For full disclosure, BitNile owns a lot of stuff. We're in defense. We're in power electronics. We're into lending. We own hotels. We're a diversified holding company that's planning on breaking up someday when we can get approval for all that stuff, obviously. We appreciate you guys' time. Really, I do see, by the way, Oli Trading God says options are a big thing. I think even Nile has options. I would not recommend you guys buying Nile. Make sure you do your own homework, guys. Hey, Randy, appreciate it. Jason, and I saw Gary there dressed up as an official. Appreciate that. A delay of game with the yellow flag. Skyla, appreciate it, everybody. Everyone, risk on, everybody. We'll see you on Monday. Take care.
For me, risk on is a philosophy. I'm a 30-year-plus Wall Street veteran, been doing this a long time, but I kind of live risk on the whole time, and I'm trying to bring you guys what I do on a regular basis.
Traders are really worried. Begin with the economic consequences.
86%
Financial fragility.
and more about publish something like this.
I knew I was worth more than
Frustrated as we get the classic risk-off day.
I've been through this before. I've been at this for 32, 33 years. I ran a hedge fund for many years, and I really want to talk about things that I think we do that are risk on.
Focus on growth sectors, aviation. You close the sale by moving it from.
I can't stress to you how smart these people are.